welcome to another edition of Snippets with me, Delia Danke, bringing you the trending stories on the internet today. Let's get into it. So, Black Stars forward Afena-Gyan, yes, you saw him. He was at the Ghana-Mexico game that we lost 2-0 to Mexico. He came back home to Italy to meet his apartment vandalized, his personal items, jewelries, gadgets, a whole lot of things has been stolen by robbers. So it's obvious these are people who knew he won't be around, or there has to be something, because the connection between him not being there and the time of the robbery is a bit off. So it's either an inside job, or the thief monitored him for a long period to know when he wasn't going to be around to break in and make away with all the personal belongings and gadgets that they made away with. We don't know much more than this up to this point, but we do hope that he has filed a police report, because this poses questions of safety of where the apartment is situated. How did someone get access to his room or his apartment to steal from him? And so if he hadn't gotten back this week, was there not going to be any alarm of someone seeing something? How quick or how quiet was the break-in that no one saw or heard anything? It's a lot of questions that runs through all of our minds as we saw the story, as we saw the video. We are wondering a lot of things. And how long ago did they steal? Did they steal it a week ago, or it was during the Ghana-Mexico match when they realized he was playing, or was after the match? It just poses a lot of questions that we don't have answers to. And we hope the culprit or culprits are arrested and brought to book and his belongings returned to him. Moving on to the next story, the entertainment industry in Ghana were hit yesterday with a massive blow. Yes, no one expected it. We're all expecting to celebrate with her on her birthday, but we woke up to an Instagram post from her husband, Prior Tietia, yes, of the Prior fame. Yes, you remember him? Yes. That song you're thinking, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, he put a statement out there that his wife, Beverly Afaglo, the actress, you might know her from movies that you've watched. Yeah, she was part of our childhood and our growing up. She had passed away, and that brought a lot of questions. But later on in the day, there was an interview of her manager who clarified that she has been battling cancer for 2 years and finally gave up to the post 4 days to her birthday. Yes, that's really hits hard, because it makes you question a lot of things. But then we now see interviews circulating from years ago when she spoke about cancer being hereditary in her family, where her father died of cancer, her sister died of cancer. So she was aware she might be carrying a hereditary cancer. But as we know, cancer is not something you can prevent or avoid. If it's hereditary, it's really difficult to bypass it. And it just takes the grace of God and something greater than what we know to be able to take you out of that situation. Unfortunately, when it came for her, she put up a fight, but it ended up, we lost her. And we wish her family, her husband and kids, we wish them all the peace they can get at this moment, because at this point, nothing we say to them would replace or would comfort them in a way that they want to or they need to be comforted. But we saw yesterday from videos from their residence where actors and actresses, Ghanaian actors and actresses, had gone to their residence to pay tribute and just be with the family in this really trying time for them. We just wish them peace. And this is a tough season, but we hope they triumph. Moving on to the next story. It's been raining in Accra, everywhere, all across Ghana. Accra is flooding. Everywhere is flooding. What area do you live in? Has your area flooded? Some people were stuck in traffic that's not even moving, and the car, it's been a scary situation. For a lot of us, and this would always bring us back to sanitation issues, because we believe a lot of the flooding issues is from poor sanitation, people dumping waste into gutters or into waterways, and people building on waterways, Ramsey sites, where when authorities come to demolish, there's a tussle, and everyone is questioning, and everyone is wielding election as a weapon to say, if you demolish my property, the next election I'm going to vote against you. But when it floods, it's all of us who we are all in the same boat, literally. Yes, we are all in the same boat, because our cars can take us to the places we want to go, and we literally probably need to get boats because it's flooding. If you use airports, yes, this morning during the rain, you could see that there were places cars were having to make a U-turn because it was flooded and it wasn't pliable for vehicles. So we had to find another route. This Accra flooding issue has been persistent, it's been consistent year in, year out. We talk about it when the rains come, and when we go to the dry season, we all forget how bad it is or it gets. But it's here, it's been with us for a long time. There has to be something that needs to be done by governments, by individuals, by all of us. We can't leave this fight for government alone. It's all of our fights, because it's our properties that are getting damaged by this flood. It's our valuables, it's our time, because the number of hours you spend in traffic when it rains, when you're moving from one place to another, I don't think it's something that we should consider normal. It's not in any way. We need to find a way to curb flooding, especially in Accra, where I feel we all know what is causing the flood. We are just pretending not to know. We know. If you are giving permits to people to build in where they are not supposed to build, you know why we have flooding in Accra. If you are pouring rubbish in gutters and waterways, you know why your house floods when it rains. Yes, yes. So let us do something to stop this flooding, because if we continue on this trajectory, a few years to come, we probably might not be able to move at all when it rains, and we will not be able to stay in our homes, because that place would also be a danger to us and our families. On to our last story. Arsenal have been crowned the Premier League champions for the 2025-2026 season. Yes, they finally were handed their trophy after a 22-year drought. 22! That's a long time. And I guess they deserve it. They've put in the work. So yeah, congratulations to them. But the topic that everyone is talking about is who will be crowned the Premier League player of the season. A lot of players are up. There's Rice up, there's Raya up, there's Bruno Fernandes up. A lot of players are up. But it seems that the tide is between Rice and Fernandes. And as a United fan here, yes, getting an assist breaking the record for the assist. Bruno deserves it. Yes, we will give it to him. Want to see more tears on our timeline. Want to see. So who do you think is the Premier League player of the year? No, be honest. Be honest. No bias. No allegiance to any club. Who do you think deserves the Premier League player of the year? I think Bruno deserves it. He's had a good season, an amazing season as a player and a midfielder. So that's who I think deserves it. And there's also anticipation surrounding the release of the Black Stars squad. Everyone has released their list. France, we've had Germany, we have England. Even today, Spain has released their list. But Black Stars, when are we getting the list? We are less than a month to the World Cup. We want to see the players that will represent the country, we want to canvass support for them, we want to be able to put our all in all. But we need to know who we are supporting, because we all want to be able to support the Black Stars. They are all we have now and for this World Cup. That brings us to the end of today's episode. Like, share, and subscribe. Come back for more news and trending stories on Snippet.